0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
Why they stopping me?
All right. Peace, love, and light, and healing energy to all who come across this video. And you are now watching the Spill 333. All right. So this is like pretty much a little part 2 of the last video that I just did. I went off sideways. But what I really wanted to mention is when it comes to someone who is actually meant to be a part of this matrix, and you experience homelessness, unless it is a part of your programming, for you to experience that, there should be no reason for you to not be able to get out of it. All right? I be seeing a lot of motherfucking homeless people out here, bro, and these mugs been homeless for quite some time, bro. Like, there's people out here who've been homeless for years, nigga. I'm talking years. And when you look at them, and you can tell they gave up, bro. Like, they don't have no ambition. They don't have no goals for themselves. They ain't been advising coming up with any business plans. Man, my ass been homeless. And I've been over here coming up with business plans. I done came up with a business. I done created the logo, everything, bro. I got the logo ready and everything, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, fam. The only thing stopping me is gonna go get a loan, bro. Gonna go get a loan, but I need somebody to help me out with that. I need somebody who's good, who can help somebody get a loan, get some type of a credit, with low credit, with a low credit score. So if you come across this video, hey man, I'm out here on the streets, but I'm not your average bum, bro. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I got fucking goals and ambition. I got dreams. So I'm telling you, helping me out, you're not gonna be disappointed, all right? You're not gonna be disappointed. On top of that, I'm a very generous individual, man. So you help me out, I'm gonna end up helping you out once I get it, you feel me? You just gotta trust the process. You gotta trust me, man. All right? But yeah, I need that though. I need someone who can help me get what I'm looking for, even with a low credit score, even being homeless, not having a home, not having a physical address. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. You're gonna want to help me out, man. All right? Trust me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not your average bum out here, fam. Speaking of that, man, I was at this other park the other day, chilling in the bathroom because it was cold as hell. It was like 40-something degrees. It was cold as hell. And there's this guy, this colored individual. He goes around to every local park around here, cleaning the bathrooms and the risings and shit, right? And he seen me up in there. He was, hey man, what's going on with you? This and that and this. And he was like, man, what's up with you, man? You here kind of early. What you doing? You need a job? You looking for a job or something? Looking for work or what? What's going on, man? Your girl that kicked you out and shit. And I was like, yep, she didn't kick me out or whatnot, this and that. And he was like, oh man, what's good? You looking for work? You got a job? And I was like, see, I couldn't tell him. So you gotta understand, you can't really tell a lot of people that you're on a spiritual journey because they won't understand you. They won't get you, man. So I was like, nah, I'm not really looking for a job. However, I'm working on my own business right now. I just wrote out the business plan and shit like that, and this and that. man, this nigga, he helped me out, so I appreciate him. His name is Paige. He helped me out with $20 the other day. But after I told him that I wasn't looking for work, I'm looking to create my own work. Be a boss, nigga. Like, when I told him that, bro, his whole energy changed towards me, bro. His whole motherfucking energy completely shifted towards me, fam. Like, he tries not to talk to me now. You know what I'm saying? I guess he feels like, he's one of them. He's one of them type of niggas. Think he better than everybody, huh? He's talking about creating his own business. You goddamn right, man. Straight up, what is that? What is that? I am a creator, fam. So that's what I do. I create. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I just seen this weird ass bug over here. That shit caught my attention. There you go. Oh, that's one of them bugs. One of them leaf bugs. First time I seen one actually flying around. Yeah, man, he got this whole energy towards me now, man. That shit is weird. But it's like, for the chosen individuals who end up homeless, like I say, you are under contract. You have a certain thing that you have to do before you come into your riches, all right? And like I said with the other video, it could look something like my situation. Having to get rid of a negative mindset and having to get rid of somebody from, out of your energy that you really want. Like your twin flame who just never seems to do right by you and couldn't seem to do right by you all the lifetimes you've been on this planet. Yeah, this is the lifetime you was actually meant to walk away from this person. Man, this shit is taking forever to charge. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm gonna be here all day. It could be anything, man. It could be anything. But you gotta know, it's like, for the chosen, we don't work for humans. We don't work for NPCs. We don't work for agents. We don't work for clones. We work for Source. We work for the universe. So, if you're a healer, Reiki healer, psychic, anything spiritual and unnatural to this matrix. It's natural to us, but to this matrix it's unnatural. So anything of that, that's what you need to be doing for you to get paid. All right? But some of us are under contract to where we're actually paid. We're rich as fuck. But we cannot get, the universe will not release anything to us until we come here and do exactly what it is we agreed to do to get it. And that's up to you to remember what it is. But for everyone else who's not chosen, who's not, who doesn't work for Source, you're just a regular human, an NPC, clone, whatever. You, however, are meant to be tied to this matrix. You're meant to be about this matrix. You're meant to be of it. You're meant to experience it. Therefore, for you guys, in my opinion, especially after being down here, after being homeless, I can tell you there's really no excuse for you guys being homeless, especially for a long period of time. Like, for us chosen, man, we can't go out here and just get a job, bro. We can't do that, especially during these days. This shift is already happening. This shift is already happening. This shift has already happened, bro. So you got people in the 3D who still feel like they need to work. These individuals still fuck with the government. These individuals still send their kids to school. These are your individuals who will still take the flu shot, right? The stupid motherfuckers. The sleep motherfuckers, right? But, you have The chosen, we're not meant to be of this matrix. We're not meant to work for anybody in this matrix. Period. You work for a source. So with that being said, man, it's like, man, that shit can be fucking like, it can be a conundrum. It could be kind of, you know what I mean? Because a motherfucker like myself, it's like, yeah, I know who I am. I know I'm chosen. I know this and that. I know I work for source. And I know what my purpose is. I know I'm meant to just relax and let my stuff come in. However, it's like, man, I know for a fact, man, I could just go get a job right quick. Something, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I could just go get a job right quick, bro. But, nah, man, I can't even do that. It's like, I be feeling, and I know I'm not the only one, man, but to an actual chosen, man, we don't feel right working for other people. Especially me, because it's not even meant for me. I'm not even meant to be working for other people, bro. I'm meant to be my own boss. Like, or at least to be in control of a major team in some type of way, you know what I'm saying? But I'm meant to be head of the squad, though. So, and that's according to Pythagorean chart, which, by the way, your Pythagorean is all for the matrix. All right? Your Pythagorean chart is all for the matrix, man. Your Chaldean chart, now that chart is what actually tell you who you are spiritually. That chart will tell you if you got spiritual gifts, if you're supposed to be a psychic or what not. That chart will tell you if you're meant to be a builder. Like, this matrix is coming to an end. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This matrix and everything in this matrix has to go. That judgment has already been called. So with that being said, there's those of us who are chosen to help rebuild the new matrix. All right? And I am one of them. I'm chosen to help rebuild this new matrix. And one of my first projects that I want to do, I can't tell you guys. It's gonna be so. See, I'm not worried about the money. The money's gonna come regardless. You know what I'm saying? The money's gonna come regardless. So I'm not worried about the money. Not only that, I'm a life path 8 with numerous 8s in my natal chart. Then on top of that, you know, I've experienced a life of poverty already. I'm almost 40, and my whole life has been in poverty. So it's like, yeah, the amount of luxury backlash that's about to come of that. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like you got a slingshot and you're pulling that shit back as far as you can, stressing it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But once you let that motherfucker go, that rock is about to fuck somebody up or fly far as fuck, right? Something like that. This poverty shit that I've been in, this poverty spell, is pulling back on that thing. Stressing it, to the point to where the band's about to snap. So it's like, yep, the amount of wholeness, fulfillment that I'm about to experience, about to be through the fucking roof. It's about to be through the roof. So yeah, man, it's like you were chosen. It's kind of difficult for us because for us, you have to do, you're contracted to do certain things, to release certain things before you can receive your money, right? However, but for you guys, there's no excuse, bro. Like, there's so much shit out here in this fucking matrix for you guys to take advantage of that we can't I mean, sure we can, but then we'll be going again, especially during these times. Maybe if it wasn't the shift, if the shift wasn't happening, maybe, yeah, we could engage in this shit and get ourselves up out of this. But during this shift, nah, we gotta stay focused, man. We gotta stay focused on the shift, bro. And part of that shift is we do not work for anybody but the Most High. We do not work for anybody but the universe. We do not work for anybody. We are the creators. We are the ones who create the businesses. But yeah, like I told you guys a long time ago, man, there's a lot of businesses around here that's about to get revamped. That's about to get taken over and revamped or reconstructed from the ground up. Because a lot of businesses, whether knowingly or unknowingly, were created with false intent, with ill intent. A lot of businesses were created just to get the money. They weren't created for the people. They were created just to get that fake fiat currency. All right? You guys got to understand that an entire motherfucking matrix created off of that fake currency. Your neighborhoods, even the way you live, your school systems, hell, even your government created off of that fake currency. Your entire matrix created off of that fake currency. It's going to be hard for a lot of people to make that shift. It's going to be hard for a lot of people to make that shift, man. People's not going to know what to do when cash isn't a thing anymore. And you can't, you know what I'm saying? We're literally going back to a time where, so this whole BRICS coin, they got it right. You're going back to a time where motherfuckers going to have to start carrying around gold coins and shit now. Pouches of gold coins, bro. I don't know what's going to happen with crypto, because that too is a false sense of currency. Digital currency. It's not backed by any natural resource. It's false. So, you can't sit up here and be like, crypto. But us in the 5D were like, that can only take you but so far. That's only gonna get you but so far. You feel me? It's only gonna get you but for so far, man. You guys gotta see that shit. But yeah, so all I gotta say is for my business will be one of the first businesses created for the new matrix. It's gonna be one of the first businesses that only accepts Bitcoin and gold as payment. So if you don't have your little gold coins or gold bars, you're not getting in. And I'm only saying Bitcoin because if Bitcoin is still around and still popping by this time, then yeah, Bitcoin. Fuck it. Let's get it. Let's get it in while we can, but no cash. This company is not accepting any cash, period. No cash whatsoever. Bitcoin or gold coins. Literally gold. It's gonna be the first business, bro. Especially gold coins. Straight up, man. It's time for motherfuckers to get with it and wake the fuck up. Realize what's going on in this world. A lot of people don't have backbones because they're too comfortable in their cozy zones. They don't want to stand up for what's right, for what they know is right. Even when it looks like you might have to end up in a situation like this and be homeless. Hey, at least I'm standing up for what the fuck I believe in. You feel me? But yeah, to all those who are homeless, y'all got this, man. You got this. We got us. Keep your head up.
0, 1, 2, 3.
Let's get started. that's real good.
Why they stopping me? Stopping me.